welcome to News 360 on Housing TV Africa. I am Phoebe Onwabuije. The headlines. Federal government alerts 11 states as Cameroon plans Lagdo Dam release. AMAC embarks on construction project. Now the Imo State House of Assembly calls for urgent intervention on affected primary schools. On the foreign scene, Singapore struggles with low sales and high prices in the housing market. Now the news in detail. The chairman of Abuja Municipal Area Council, AMAC, Mr. Christopher Mikalangu, has begun the construction of Paduma Community Market. Speaking during the foundation-laying ceremony of the market on Tuesday, he said the work, which is under a public-private partnership arrangement, will provide a befitting complex that will serve as a one-stop shop for investors doing business in the council. He said the event was necessitated by the need to restore sanity in the area council, which will build an economy that will provide opportunities and supports the entrepreneurial spirit of the AMAC residents. The federal government on Tuesday alerted Nigerians to the water release from Lagdo Dam in Cameroon. The federal government made this known in a press statement signed by the Director General, Chief Executive Officer of the Nigeria Hydrological Services Agency, Umar Mohammed. The statement noted that the authorities of the Lagdo Dam in Cameroon will initiate controlled water releases starting from Tuesday, September 17, 2024. In a related development, just as the federal government has alerted Nigerians of the release of water from Lagdo Dam in Cameroon, the Director General of the Nigerian Hydrological Service Agency, Umar Mohammed, notified Nigerians on the developments in a statement yesterday. Mohammed said Adamawa, Taraba, Kogi, Nasarawa, Benue, Anambra, Bayelsa, Delta, Edo, Cross River and River State should be well prepared to mitigate the impact of the water. Data from the National Emergency Management Agency NEMA showed that the release of water from Lagdo Dam in 2022 caused massive flooding in Nigeria, which killed 603 persons, displaced 1.4 million, injured 2,400 others, and destroyed 82,035 houses and 332,327 hectares of farmlands. The NISA had then alleged that a notification on the release of water from the Lagdo Dam came about 7 days after the dam was opened. The Senate had in October 2023 called on the Federal Ministry of Water Resources to revisit the proposed construction of Dasin Hausa Dam and any other dam to take in the flood waters from Lagdo Dam in Cameroon. Now, the Imo State House of Assembly on Tuesday called for urgent government interventions to rescue primary schools 1 and 2 in Umuna, Olu local government area of the state, from submersion by flood. Ikenna Ehezo, a member representing Olu State constituency, made the call while moving a motion regarding the recent flooding in the schools. While moving the motion, Mr. Ehezo said the rainy season had set in again with all its attendant hazards and destructive floods. He described the affected schools as highly vulnerable to flooding that usually left both the pupils and teachers stranded and helpless. The lawmaker further expressed concern that teaching and learning in schools would soon become difficult if urgent measures were not taken to stop the menace from escalating. He said that it was surprising that the situation had not been brought to the attention of Governor Hope Uzodinma, who he said has carried out rehabilitation on roads and other public amenities across the state. He therefore prayed the House to urge the governor to direct the Minister of Works and Education or other relevant government agencies to rescue the flood-ridden schools. The latest Urban Development Institute of Australia UDIA Housing Index for the June quarter highlighted a growing crisis in the housing market, with demand skyrocketing while supply lags behind. According to the report, the current supply levels for both homes for sale and rentals at near-decade lows, contributing to higher prices and making home ownership increasingly difficult to achieve. The UDIA Supply Sub-Index, which tracks housing supply levels, reached a worrying low of 88 index points, indicating a weak performance band. UDIA National President pointed out that housing supply has shown no significant recovery across any Australian jurisdiction. The report also notes that the March and June 2024 quarters recorded the lowest index levels in the history of the series. Now, Singapore is set to welcome thousands of new centimillionaires, highlighting its growing global wealth status, according to Henley and Partners. Asian cities are outpacing Europe's centers, which are facing sluggish growth amid shifting dynamics. Emerging markets are on the rise, poised to change the global wealth distribution by 2040. New home sales in Singapore on track to be the lowest since the financial crisis, with only 208 units sold in August 2024. This represents a 47% drop from the previous year and is attributed to high interest rates, a lack of new projects, and developer reluctance to lower prices. Despite rising home prices, the market remains sluggish, with revised forecasts predicting a drop in total sales for 2024. More stories on Housing TV News at the top of the hour. I am Phoebe Onwabuije. Thanks for watching and bye for now.
Visit Housing TV Africa on YouTube and click on the subscribe button. Subscribe to Housing TV Africa to stay updated on latest happenings in Nigeria's housing sector. Follow our social media pages, like and share our posts. On Facebook, Housing TV Africa. On Twitter, Housing TV Africa. Instagram, Housing TV Africa. Join the conversation and keep up with latest housing updates.
Housing TV Africa, your first